Hello, my name is Charles Blevins. Today I will be talking about love. Many people think of love as something material, where your senses can pick up and touch, feel, smell, see, hear. But in reality, love is not something material. It is something inside of each and every one of us. And when you take a spiritual journey, you come to the understanding that you are love, that it's not something outside of you, it is in you. It has always been in you, and you just have to come to the realization, the discovery that you are love. How I explain to people that love works is when we come across someone that invokes those feelings within inside of us, what we are doing is we are looking for another person's reaction back to see if what we are doing is correct love for that situation, for us inside of ourselves internally. And as you take your life journey and you get older, you start to become more aware of an understanding of different ways to project love outwards for you to see if you're loving correctly. So, for example, when I show love or um, projecting love out to my wife, I am looking for the reaction back inside of her that says that she likes what I am doing, how I am projecting something that excites the love that's within inside of her. And by exciting the love inside of her, now I'm feeling love because it's inside of me, and she's feeling love because it's inside of her. So all I'm doing is attempting to excite something that's within the other person. I'm not giving them something, I'm just exciting what's within them. This is a big difference between that someone is giving me love. Someone can't give me love. They can excite the love that's within me. They can trigger some emotion, feeling within me to remind me of a state of love. For example, when we see a baby, most people will go to a loving place within inside of themselves and start treating this baby with kindness, acts of kindness, caution, giving hugs and kisses and kindness. And the baby can't in return give us love, but we do it naturally. We do it without even thinking about it. We're showing and presenting love towards a baby in our actions, which is coming from us internally. Therefore, we already know what love is internally and when to use that love, when to share that love, when to show that love for us to see what is correct action, how to appropriately deal. Now, I'm going to go a little bit further in love. So, when I have with my children, sometimes they'll act up, they'll do things that are incorrect, not in their best interest. And out of love, we get scared. We we sit there and we want to punish the child, correct their actions, make sure that they don't do it again. And this is where things get very interesting. So you don't want to come from a place of being scared and projecting out, because of now you're not um, you're not helping the child best to understand what was the better course of actions. As I've gotten older and my children have gotten older, I'm becoming better aware of how to project out that love. And what I'm finding, excuse me, what I'm finding is with them getting older, I can sit down and explain to them different things, share views of the world, perceptions of the world, and let them choose the best outcome for them. Just because there's a certain way that I would portray love, demonstrate my love, trying to understand what love is inside of me and seeing that love within inside of me, doesn't mean everyone else will project or portray love in that same manner. And that's okay. I have no views of correct portrayal. What I tell people is how you know how you're portraying love, if it's correct or not, is the other person's reaction that you are pointing your energy to. So if I'm directing my energy to my child, I'm looking at my child's body language, at my child's how they're speaking, how they're reacting, the motions on their face, the sound in their voice, to see if I'm portraying something correctly with inside of me. And we're all doing that. So we're looking at the other person that we're projecting towards, our energy towards, hoping to see a mirroring effect of what we're feeling inside. And if I don't see a mirroring effect of what I feel with inside of me, and then I know I need to adjust what I'm saying, how I'm acting, and my behavior to mirror back what I want to see. That's very difficult at times for people to understand that we're projecting something out and the other person's mirroring it back for us to see. So this way we know how to correct our actions, what we're saying, the things that we're portraying, our energy going out, expanding out, and reaching the other person and invoking certain emotions, feelings, and reactions within inside of them. So when it comes to love, being aware of what you're doing and correcting, making adjustments towards how you're displaying love, how you're projecting out to create love within the other person, to invoke that love, is very important. Just remember, love is always inside of you. It can't be taken away from you. You can't give it away. You can only project it out. You can radiate it out. It's your energy. You can choose how to use your energy. And love is just one form of projecting things out. Now, this is hard for many people to understand. Not all love is kindness. Sometimes love can be projected out in the most awful way, but out of love, to get us to react, to protect ourselves, to do something better. If I see someone get ready to be bitten by a snake, I'm not going to sit there in a kind voice telling them to move. I'm going to invoke a larger response to get them to react immediately. So not in all cases is love kind and sweet and innocent and nice. That's not the reality of life. That sometimes love has to be very stern, very mean, very aggressive to get us to react, to get us to move, to invoke something into someone else to do something now. And understanding these two differences and that they're both love and they're both acting outwards, being portrayed outwards to cause and invoke an emotion within inside someone. So just because someone who is projecting something out that doesn't appear to invoke the most kindest, sweetest things within inside of someone else, You have to look at the whole situation, what's taking place, what is happening, why are they trying to invoke something else within inside of you. And if it's for a pure motive from them, that they are acting out in a different manner than what you would normally expect as love, is there something going on that requires your immediate attention? Now, if someone's acting out physically and they're hitting you and they're beating on you, this doesn't necessarily equate to love. Remember, love is inside of us. It's not physical, it's not even mental, it's inside of us. Emotions are not mental. There are certain things within inside of us that are not mental, they're not physical. They are part of our internal energy source. They invoke certain emotional feelings, responses, and thoughts. Love is something very different than normal reality or social beliefs. Remember, you cannot go out and find love. You cannot get love from other people. You have to realize that love is already inside of you. And other people can invoke that love within inside of you based off their actions, their words, the way they are responding towards you, that causes something within you to invoke, to wake up. And basically, that's what's happening when someone gets you excited. They're waking you up inside to feel something. And a lot of times we forget to wake our own selves up, to feel our own energy, to feel our own internal love within inside of us. It is the most beautiful gift that you have. We all have it inside of us, that internal love. It's not self-love. You can't give yourself something that it already has. You can only invoke something inside of you that is already existing within you. We all know what love is because we all have it in us. It's already there. It's been there since the time we were born, and it will be there until we die. And that is the reality and the truth about love. So the next time you're interacting with someone, pay attention to how they're reacting. It will let you know if you are projecting out love in a way that invokes the love in them. And if you're not getting the invocation, the view, the reactions to what's inside of you correctly, and then subtly adjust the way you want to project your energy, the way you want to see the love be excited within them, so that their energy picks up, reacts in a manner that is best fitting for what you were trying to see within inside of yourself. And when you tweak it to best see what's inside of yourself, not only do they become filled with love from within inside themselves, but you become filled with love inside of yourself. So both of you now are feeling the excitement of love inside of each of you. Love is a beautiful gift. Use it for yourself. Be aware that you are love, and don't be afraid to allow your energy to project the love that's within you. I wish you a beautiful day. May you find all the love that's within you and wake into what you are. Take care.